You're listening to the Fuck Yeah Nation Network.
Happy 75-ish episodes of Robertland from Robertland. And now here's a memory from episode 17 with John Shefsky, where we're talking Disneyland food. Enjoy.
No, there's a lot of good food at Disneyland. You know, the bread bowls.
Oh, dude.
I could just sleep on that, man. I could make that my pillow. Really gross, damp pillow full of vomit.
One time I went and I saved so much of the bread bowl and just snacked on it the rest of the day. It was my only meal because it's this big. It's like the size of
Oh, yeah.
So I ate the clam chowder out of it and ate some of the bread bowl, but then saved the rest of the bread. It was just like eating it the rest of the day. And then by dinner time, I was like, I think I'm good. I don't think I want to get dinner. Like I was just like full of the bread bowl.
Yeah.
Also, California Adventure has the Ghirardelli chocolate thing, and they'll do a chocolate. They'll customize like their milkshakes. I've had some like really good dark chocolate milkshakes there.
Dude, Ghirardelli, I'm convinced could literally, like, you could get a chocolate coated turd and it would be stupendous. Like, it is so good.
Robert,
dude.
that's disgusting.
Well, open your mind and your booty and enjoy some Ghirardelli.
Welcome to Robertland. That's right, your favorite not safe for work comedy theme park podcast. And I'm your host, Robert Thompson, comedian, musician, theme park phrenologist, all I do. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Man, boy, this is so beautiful. We are here in the Castle-wide Net Fuck Yeah Nation Studios.
Castle-wide Network, the castle. I like that.
The Castle.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Castle.
Man.
The El Cas.
Dude, I like it, dude. We're here with Rossco Soletrain, of course.
Red Band's brother.
Red Band's brother. We've got...
Hermano de Red Bando. Dude.
Heck yeah, dude. And then we got, of course, Mr. King of the Castle, Evan Cassman Cassidy.
Even redder band, you know?
Yeah, dude. Well, this one is exciting, guys. The world is opening up.
The world is a vampire, dude.
Yeah, dude. Coming to drain Billy Corgan's blood. Yeah, not everywhere in the world is good right now, but a lot of places are going good with the vaccines. And so we're seeing some theme parks open up here in California that haven't been open in over a year. So we're going to talk all about Disneyland Reopening. The big dog Disneyland is reopened, and it's crazy. We're going to talk all about that. We're going to talk with the Cassman, McGillicuddy McGee, and we going to have some fun, man. Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
dude.
Cool. That's fun.
You pissant bitches.
Oh, yeah, because for our simp audience?
Yeah, so my producer said that we need to insult you guys because we have a simp. I don't know what that means, but they said just be insulting. So you guys are little pieces of garbage under my balls. You got something for them, dude? You guys ain't shit, dude.
Yeah, shit under my shoe.
Wait,
Dog
dude,
shit.
are we not going to get monetized? Uh-oh, okay. Well, we'll try somewhere. Maybe, I think Spain will monetize us, right?
They monetize everybody.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, bienvenidos, Robertland. We're going to go do my favorite segment, your favorite segment, a theme park minute with Zach Hillman. Enjoy.
This is Theme Park Minute with Zach Hillman. Most theme parks help adults feel like kids, but Kidsania has the opposite approach. Yep, your youngsters can grow up way too fast by trying out different careers, managing a bank account, or slowly crumbling under the stress of their imposter syndrome. The park functions like a city in miniature with a hospital, supermarket, and fire station. Tykes can sign up for any job they want to try, except for Crack Whore, which currently has a 6-month waiting list.
Bet you didn't know that, did you? Well, here I am, with me, Rossco Soletrain, and Evan Cassidy! Alright, what's up, guys? Man, that was informative. I'm excited. Man,
wow.
Cassman, what's up, dude?
Chilling, dude.
Man, heck yeah,
Putting it
dude.
down,
You
yeah.
just went to a theme park of your own just recently.
Well, yeah, I went to Palm Springs.
Your theme park, that's...
Yeah, my theme park.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, my theme park is in Palm Springs.
Guys in shorts.
Guys in shorts.
Rolled up shorts.
Some really sunburnt, pangolin-looking tweakers, just scaly. Just, man, on another, they smoke some meth, some prickly pears. Yeah, it's the capital of smoking meth out of a prickly pear.
Nice. I didn't know that could be done.
If there's a will for the high,
Yeah.
there's a skill for the guy.
Nice.
But I had a good time. Took the wife
All right.
out there and did the damn thing.
Nice, dude. Was there a dam out there in Palm Springs?
There is, yeah.
The Palm Springs Dam, dude.
We did the dam thing,
Yeah.
we did the just chilling at the dam.
We went to the Salton Sea, right?
Yeah, we drove around the Salton Sea area. I'd never been out there, and neither had the wife. And we got on the road a little late, and so we were getting down, to Salton, and we were kind of the only car out there. So honestly, we got a little sketched out.
Yeah.
Just because there was nobody else on the road. It was kind of like, it was almost sunset. And I know, there's like a big sort of following out there for like the whole Slab City vibe. It's kind of a hippy dippy type thing, but yeah, from what I know, it kind of attracts a certain type of hippie that's like a little more
Fringe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fringe.
Very J.J. Abrams show.
Yeah. I'm surprised there isn't a show about Slab City or kind of inspired by Slab City. It would make a great, a fascinating kind of like subject material.
Well, I first heard about it. I think I saw a Vice video like 10 years ago about it. Yeah, and it's like, this place is wild. And it's probably a lot mellower from then even. I feel like it's maybe been kind of Abercrombie, like it's kind of been.
I mean, shit, as much as you can. Because I've seen a couple YouTubers go out there and just fuck around, and it's pretty sketch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think they've kind of diluted it with a little bit of oat milk. They've kind of poured a little almond milk in there and mellowed it out, but. Yeah, we were trying to get to Salvation Mountain, but it was getting kind of late, and so we did at least get to see the Salton Sea, which apparently is like it's an environmental disaster. It's the Salton Sea. It was like a big boo boo on the part of it was I think it was kind of like man-made irrigated where they had like I'm not a big like irrigation expert guy.
Yeah.
But from what I gather, they essentially like irrigated a bunch of rivers. They pushed the water from a bunch of rivers into this lake, they artificially. And it was supposed to be like a resort town where they'd have like sort of lakeside property and stuff, but then it didn't work, and it turned into like a Chernobyl type, vibe.
Damn. Yeah, I just imagine some guy like getting covered in cement like a freak, like he's melting. He's like, like he just died a slow death in Slab City. You remember the guy in RoboCop that melts?
Yes.
Yeah. That haunts my dreams.
I guess they've put a lot of effort into cleaning it up, but yet, like, apparently, toxic dust would like fly up from the lake, and then all the fish died in the Salton Sea. So I was talking to my mom. She's like, I was like, oh, we're going out to the desert, Salton Sea. She's like, don't go swimming in the water. If you walk on the floor of the lake, it's like people's feet get cut up. They from all the fish bones and everything.
Oh yeah, because there's fish bones everywhere out
supposedly, there. But I was like, I'm not.
Is there any water out there?
There is. Well, yeah. It's big, still a big sea. But I wasn't planning on like diving. I don't think anybody goes swimming in the. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some YouTubers.
DMT
Logan Paul or whatever.
I found some Logan Paul merch when I was thrifting today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I came across a nice lick of it. I was like, oh shit! Some kid finally decided, fuck this.
Man, I need to follow a better cause.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I did find a bunch of Weird Al stuff too today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I thought, man, this kid must have died because nobody gets rid of Weird Al shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're a total fucking bitch.
That's badass, dude. You get like.
I bought one of the shirts. It was a Weird Al. It was like an episode 1 inspired Weird Al shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like Weird Al dressed up as a Jedi. It's fucking dope. I thought, man, like, if anything, like, nothing hits harder than, like, Weird Al dressed up as a Jedi, like, episode 1. I was like, this thing is gonna fucking pop. So I totally grabbed that. There's a couple other shirts that I thought, you know what? They're not gonna move fast enough. So to the listeners out there or the viewers, I do thrifting stuff. So I buy and sell, and like I just look for like the coolest shit I can possibly find.
How does the Disney stuff do?
It just all depends. Like sometimes I'll see something that I think is super cool. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, a weird Snow White shirt. This is awesome, and it's a men's large. Like this will move.
I would take that.
Yeah, it was like I found this. That was one shirt that I found, and it sat for like 10 months. Eventually, I sold it for what I was asking. But like the Disney stuff, the pins move fast. So like, I bought a bunch of Disney pins, and I would, trade Disney pins, which I wonder, because now they're, Disneyland's back open. So great segue, by the way. Boom.
Yeah, dude.
So now that Disneyland's back open, I'm wondering if they're going to do the pin trading thing, because one thing that I was doing for a long time at Disneyland was, I would buy pins off of eBay. I'd buy these 25 pins for $25, like pin packs.
Yeah.
And I would use them as traders for the boards. And I'm telling you, those $25 pin pack investments that I would buy to trade up, I've made so much money off those Disney pins.
Dude,
I thought
Disney pin trading is no joke. And people take it seriously, dog.
They
People
really
get
do.
shanked, dude. They get shanked bad.
There is an underbelly.
Yeah. Like I remember I went with my buddy, and he entered. This is the first time I really thought about the world of Disney pin trading, and it's weird because it was a totally different outlook on it. This was like 10 years ago or so, and I remember
that's when the madness really was fucking gripping.
Yeah, we went to one of the pin trading stations in Frontierland.
Yep, I know exactly.
And it's like these things, these like tables, and then
that's right, because there was people that were bringing books.
Yep.
Yeah, those people were fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this guy came, and he had a very colorful faux hawk, and he had a Transformers shirt. I remember that, and it was like stretched at the neck, like really big, and he had a really powerful tongue ring. I remember it looked like really bright, and he kept like playing with it when he was showing it off. It was hilarious because my friend was very into the pins, so like it was funny when he put it out there, and he was all like just playing with it. It was like it felt like I was in an underground like sex club in the 80s. Yeah, but he laid it out, and then my friend was like, "What do they have? What do they have?" And then I remember he was just like, "Oh, I've got a 1983 Haunted Mansion pin," and it was just like this really. It felt like just I don't know. It's something I'd never witnessed before at Disneyland.
Yeah.
It was like it was a new experience, but
Dude,
you saw the fandom at
for sure. And like they get you with like if you're like, oh cool, I love the Haunted Mansion, awesome, I'm gonna buy this pin, that's Haunted Mansion pin, and then the fucking guy behind the counter will say, well, you know that there's this new one that's coming out tomorrow, and it's gonna be this special edition, this and that, and you're like, what special edition? Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be really cool, so come back tomorrow and we'll have like 30 of them. And you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna fucking do that. And then you come back and you buy another one. And so they get you with that, and then it just like, you see like dumbasses with lanyards, and you're like, man, that looks kind of cool, I want to get a lanyard because what else am I gonna wear these things on? And then you buy a lanyard, and then you're like, cool, I want it to be all Haunted Mansion. And then you're like, fuck, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Dope. I'm going to buy a Pirates of the Caribbean pin. And then, oh, there's a limited edition one. Oh, cool. And they just get you. And I fucking, anything that I can fucking nerd out on, I'll nerd out on for a while. And I got sucked into that game. And then I kicked myself in the ass for it for a long time because I'm like looking at all these fucking pins. And I'm like, what am I doing with all these pins? And how did I end up over the years spending so much fucking money on these things? Like what a loser. Like what could I have bought with this money? Like it's just dumb.
Well, if you're reselling them, that's one.
So I never did. And so one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to grab all these pins and I'm going to resell them. I'm going to put them up online and I'm going to research them because it's a lot of work, And so I put in the work, and it was actually less work than I thought it was going to be because the Disney fan community are a bunch of fucking freaks, and they do all the work for you, and it's all listed, and they'll even tell you how much they're worth. So I just did that, and what I thought was a stupid move by buying all these Disney pins ended up being a great move, and I was able to make more than my money back, and now I still have some left, and they consistently sell, and everything that I'm making now is just pure profit, so... Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking Disney pins,
Damn, I know. It probably takes you back to your punk rock pin days, huh, Evan?
Yeah.
Did you have to get all the good Charlotte pins, dude?
Yeah, I had my good Charlotte.
Was there actual pins or were they just buttons?
Yeah, they were more, I guess you would call them buttons.
And back in the day, I feel like
Yeah.
it was only buttons. Like the enamel pin game only came on like way later.
Yeah. I never, and I never got too into the whole button game. That was kind of a, they always fall off.
Right.
They
You get rusty and fucked up.
yeah, you could put them on your backpack. You could kind of put them on your sweater or something.
They always get pulled off though.
Yeah, and then there was kind of like, it was cool. Maybe if you got one, if you saw a band, it was kind of cool. But like just to kind of like buy some random. There was kind of more of an esteem to like actually seeing the band and buying it at the show.
Yeah.
I can remember growing up as a kid, growing up at shows, and like there was always this like dilemma of like, okay, do I spend the $1.50 on the pin and sticker pack, or do I take that $1.50 and go see if I can find somebody to get me a 40 down the street at the 7-Eleven? Like, what do I do? And or like, do I put that $1.50 like towards a pack of smokes with my buddy? And I always remember having that internal fucking like pull of like, what do I do here? But my buddy gave me a bunch of his old ska pins from back in the day.
Oh wow!
From like the late '90s.
Well, I can say in terms of investment, I think the pins would have probably been the way to go.
Yeah.
You can you got that resale value.
Yeah.
But
you were so cool with a 40. You're like, yeah, fuck, I'm punk.
Oh, dude, I know, man.
Savage.
And speaking of, those buttons and reselling shit, dude. So Disneyland is reopened right now. It's reopened. It was the longest it's ever been closed. It was over a year. That's hundreds of days.
Yeah.
A few hundred days. It's kind of cray-cray, but there's a lot to kind of unpack because it's reopened. Do you think there's going to be a lot of merch that will be worth something? Or do you think everybody's just going to be buying it so it's not worth shit?
No, I think that there's always somebody that's going to buy this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird with Disneyland stuff. It's like, especially Disneyland specific things, for the most part, they sell pretty quick.
Yeah.
I did buy some Hatbox Ghost t-shirts that I found in the thrift, and they haven't moved, but at the same time, like, they're pretty sick, so.
Yeah, dude, the Hatbox Ghost, man. Speaking of tweakers, he probably was born in the Salton Sea.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. So I don't know, man. There's a lot to kind of cover. I'd taken some notes down of some stuff that's happening at California Adventure, and Disneyland.
There's a bunch of shit that's
Disneyland
happening.
Resort. Yeah, there's a lot. So
I actually had tickets.
Really?
That are coming up. But I told my friend I think that we're gonna cancel the trip.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, because I had I was thinking about it, and I didn't want to tell her this because I'm sure she wouldn't want to hear it anyway. But because it's like you don't want to be too negative. But I kept thinking to myself, Disneyland is a place that you want to escape. You go there to escape reality, and I kept thinking to myself, I'm going to go to Disneyland, and I know that I'm going to have somebody say to me at least once, sir, make sure your mask is above your nose. And I know that multiple times during the day, they're going to say, stand in that square. Come inside, stand in that square, Stuff like that, where it's just like, am I going to spend all this fucking money to go to a place that you're trying to, escape reality, just to have somebody tell you to stand over in that square over there?
Yeah, I'm very curious about that, and I was thinking about how they're going to handle some of the protocol and stuff. I mean, I know that there's
Disney people aren't going to give a fuck.
No, dude.
They're like, oh, it's great anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're all a bunch of weirdos.
Well, yeah, because the times that I've gone to downtown Disney, the most employees are really nice, and I've even made fun of the security to the employees, and they concur because they get the same guff from the security. Mm-hmm. But there's these dudes that have the brimmed hats that are literally the biggest dorks on the planet because they are so aggressive with the COVID protocol, where you would be with your party and literally you guys aren't in information, you're not in formation with each other for 2 seconds and like, hey, they're just yelling at you and you're like, oh, and yeah, dude, it was so demeaning. You're like, God, dude, life sucks right now. Like, let us just walk. So what? We split up for 2 seconds. It was like it was so annoying, and I made fun of him because and the cop was laughing because he's like, yeah, it was absurd.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was so dumb. But yeah, he's like, don't be afraid of the dog. Don't be afraid of the dog. And we're like, what? It was so weird. He was like,
Don't be afraid of the dog.
there's a dog that sniffs, people. And
For what?
And
Bongs.
for bongs.
Oh.
No, for I don't know, maybe for stuff, I guess.
Wait, they have a
Dog
bomb
sniffer.
sniffing dog,
a bomb sniffing dog?
Yeah, it's bomb. Yeah, they don't care for drugs. Like they're just like whatever. Because
Gee.
everybody smells like weed in
I d-
California. So
I know. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, dude, this is the first time like I've done gummy stuff, and I thought about that when I go back, and I'm like, I've never smuggled drugs into Disneyland, and we gotta.
it's pretty easy.
In the,
Yeah,
in
you
the
just
poop chute.
You just grab your butthole.
Right in the pee
prison
hole?
pocket.
Okay.
You know,
All
just
right.
put it in the prison pocket.
All
You're
right,
good to go.
cool, dude. Yeah,
it's easy.
All right, so it's like
No, you just can literally if you're taking gummies, they don't give a fuck. Weed's legal in the state of California.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't-
Yeah, I just didn't know if they could put you in Disney jail or know. No. Okay.
No, they'll just
Yeah,
ask you
maybe.
to share.
You need a
Maybe
Disney
not.
jail bail bondsman, you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know. I
It's like what's that one? What's the Peg Leg Pete guy? What's his name?
Peg Leg Pete?
Is it Peg Leg Pete?
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't
can
know.
see him in a cop uniform.
Yeah, dude. Well, dude, so I
Here, you got some notes. I see.
I have some notes here. This is some
you
stuff.
always have good notes, by the way.
Thank you, sir. You
Yeah.
do too, man. We try to be prepared at this show. But right now I'm actually. Oh no, these are porno passwords. No, just kidding. Just joking. So look, guys, there's a lot going on. Obviously Disneyland is only open right now for California residents. So
really?
if you choose to go, Cassman, you'll be okay. But not, your cousins from Ireland or not Seamus, dude. Seamus Cassidy, dude. He's kinda
Shame on
like-
Seamus, man.
So extra magic hours are suspended. That's if you stay at the hotels. They
Yeah.
give you like
An extra
hour or so,
Yeah.
but they're not doing
Normally,
that.
you're just waiting in line with a bunch of other fuckers.
Yeah,
And
fast.
you're like, oh, I'm gonna get up really early to make sure that I get in line for the extra magic hour, and then you're like, you get to the fucking line, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna be in line for an hour and 45 fucking minutes because I didn't get here at 3 a.m. Because all these other dingleberries are just there at 3 a.m. just
Dude.
waiting to get in, all excited.
I don't know, Ross. I don't
Fuck
know.
me, dude.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be that negative on that because I've done magic hours with some really special guys. There was
Yeah.
this man who he had a fanny pack, and his shirt was tucked in, but it couldn't tuck in all the way, right? He was a lot of a man. If you know what
Oh,
I'm saying.
okay, cool.
But he
So he's like 20 pounds heavier than me.
He was. Have you seen the show 1,000-Pound Sisters? Well, okay.
You
I
love
don't-
that show.
I do love that show. And I'm Tammy. I don't know. It's a really fun show. It's very educational. It's the Learning Channel. You guys should check it out. You learn a lot about stuff. But yeah, so this man, he told me all about where to go to it was at Disney World. So I had extra magic hours, and he's like, yeah, if you ever get tired, you can go to the Hall of Presidents. That's where you can run to rest your feet. And I think, he was there to count toothpicks or something. I don't know what's going on, but he was a very nice man. So, you know what, dude? Extra magic hours can be fun. Okay, what else is here? Oh, yeah.
I'm just bitter because the last time I stayed at a Disney hotel and I went to do the extra magic hours, I literally was in line for an hour and a half before I got in the park and just totally missed everything.
That blows,
And I'm like,
dude.
this is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Glad I
no
got up
fun.
at 6 in the morning to fucking get here, or 5:45 in the morning. Just like, cool.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it
so,
sucked.
So right now, though, they are doing the character experiences, but they're distanced, obviously. So if you can't go give Winnie the Pooh COVID, I guess. You can wave at him.
He's got the outfit on.
I know.
He's-
Yeah.
He's good, right?
Yeah. He's not wearing pants either. So.
It's okay. You don't need. That's fine.
Yeah, dude. Well, okay. Yeah, and then I guess these are the rides that are closed right now at Disneyland. The monorail, Finding Nemo, which that kind of makes sense. Nemo's super enclosed.
Yeah.
It's like just a claustrophobia.
Yeah, it's tight in there.
Yeah. That one's closed. I mean, that one should be closed just regardless.
Man, it's like I'm so like it's sad because as much as I love the subs,
And
I just really don't care for that ride at all.
Yeah.
Because it really is like you're really fucking tucked in there. Like, yeah.
you remember the submarines?
Oh wow, yeah. I don't have any memories of. I remember seeing them around. I don't know if I went on them too much. They might have been closed when I was kind of going there more.
Yeah,
you know?
because they were closed for like a decade. It was like
Yeah.
the Nautilus. It was like the what is it? What's that? The creature, the big vagina in the sea. What is that called? What is that thing? The squid.
The Kraken?
The Kraken. No, not the Kraken.
The Foctopus.
It's the Kirk
Yeah.
Douglas movie. You know the
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah.
That, it was not.
It wasn't that.
No, it wasn't. That was Walt Disney World's version.
Oh, that's right. That was their version.
They like they filled it up, and I think they put something else there. I think they were going to originally put Toontown there, but instead they did that like big top circus.
Oh yeah, the circus thing.
Thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, dude. Oh, I don't know. I mean, so Nemo
I could be way off on that one, but I think that's what happened.
probably.
But it was just the subs.
And
I always loved the subs. The Nemo subs are it's okay.
yeah. Well, so that's.
But
closed.
I do like the fact that it's there. You
Yeah.
know? It looks cool.
It does.
Like when
It's
you're
very
like walking
fitting.
around, it like looks fucking rad because it's like a lagoon, and
and you hear the
you know they used to have mermaids out there.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Live mermaids. There
Yeah.
would be women there, but too many guys would harass them. They'd be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
dudes-
there's a dame. I'm gonna jump in,"
No,
and they'd go in and
dudes
just
would jump in.
and grab them.
Yeah.
They would like grope them. You know, it was a different time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This
Lincoln.
is when America was great.
Yeah. That's when they did things right at Disneyland. There was Lincoln is closed.
Thank God.
Yeah, just so.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I remember one time
fucking-
I went to the Lincoln thing. You know, it's when it came out in the '60s, when it was in the World's Fair in New York, it was mind blowing because it was the first time you saw like an animatronic
and stand.
yeah, and he'd stand and be like, "Poor scores," and yeah, he's fucking terrifying. But like, I remember I went with an ex, and her mom was like, I think she was just her eyes were watering, but it was during that like song that they play where it was like, it's about the Civil War, and it's like brother against brother. And I was like, wow, is she like really connected to the Civil War? Like we're so far removed from the Civil War, but I'm like, maybe Uncle Pappy or someone died. I don't know. It's just funny because I thought she was being emotional for the fucking Civil War.
When you're
it wasn't.
leaving that ride, when you're like walking out of it's not even a ride, the attraction.
Yeah.
When you're walking out, there's all these like big like not paintings but like framed photographs.
Yeah.
And there's a giant one of like Hannah Montana era Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
It's like next to Jim Henson. It's like
all these great figures in history. Like there's like Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
There's like Albert Einstein.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Hannah Montana. It's it makes sense.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
Louis
no,
C.K.
Adolf Hitler. No. There's a
Wow.
No,
Wow.
Yeah. This is. By the way, this podcast is called
A comedy theme park.
Yeah, it's a comedy theme park podcast. It's fun for the whole family. Tom Sawyer Island will be closed, so you guys can't go do the hanky panky as so many people say they do on that island. Apparently, people get a lot of ass.
Oh man,
in those caves.
I know a guy.
You know a fella.
I know a guy that worked at Disneyland for a long time. He has the best stories ever. But he, when he was working there, there was these like for Halloween there was like these teepees that were set up, and the natives would come out and woo boo 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 and spook the people on the boats. This was a different era. This was probably 2013.
No, they change them with Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Because like.
So anyway, my friend said that he blew one of the natives in a teepee while he was working.
Wait, so was he doing the?
Yeah.
Like while he's getting
and then
blown?
there's yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. That guy was actually a fucking really good time. I don't want to say his name, but we were downtown Disney at the Cattell Bar. You know that bar in the middle of what was it called? Uva Bar. It's like this outdoor. It's like in downtown Disney. There's this outdoor bar that's kind of in the middle.
Oh,
of like
I know
a
what you're talking
restaurant.
about. Yeah.
And so, my friends were getting fucking loaded.
Yeah.
And one of them, who worked at Disney, was just over the top. And it's a short story. So I'll never forget. We were walking. We had to like get back to our car, and he turns around before we get into the Disneyland Hotel, and he's like, "Okay." And I'm like, "All right." And he's like, "We have to act really normal when we go through there." I'm like, you got it, dude, because I'm fucking sober. So I'm just like watching him, and he's like literally just like the way he's walking is just like tilted and just like just making like literally like a zigzag as he's like trying to make his way through the fucking hotel lobby where he works. I'm like, man, this is rich. Good times.
Man, I don't know. That's great.
What
dude.
else is closed?
Well, so we
Sorry
talked
for derailing.
No, it's okay. We talked about
blowjob
we made some fun references to some fun people and talked about blowjobs.
I wish he could be a guest.
Yeah, dude. The Columbia is closed. The canoes are closed. Which when do the canoes even operate? Like I've never seen
Closed
it
for so long.
Did you ever do the canoes as a boy?
I don't remember. I
Like
mean, I was
paddling?
a big Autopia guy.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
That was really, I really got free on the road, on that Autopia.
Canoes are fun
Yeah,
because you are really paddling.
Canoeing.
Yeah.
I think I went to Tom Sawyer Island one time. I didn't have that type of experience.
Yeah.
But I
You
Goddamn
didn't make
shame.
friends with the natives. Sleeping Beauty Castle is closed.
Really?
The walk-in.
That little walkthrough.
The walkthrough.
Okay.
I love that walkthrough. They've kind of done
It's cool.
the storybook land, so you can't get go through the whales.
Disney's. It's like the
really?
405. There's always like one out of 3 exits is like they got construction going.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. No, I always feel bad for people that go every 5 years because you'll go and you'll be like, oh, Space Mountain is closed.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. If you have a pass, you have the luxury of we'll go Tuesday. But yeah. So
Or the people that only go to Disneyland during either or around the Halloween season, and they never get to see the Haunted Mansion as the normal Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for those people.
Yeah. Do
I
you
know
like
a friend of mine that he's like, I fucking hate the Nightmare Before Christmas because of that. He only goes around Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Oh, that sucks.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Well, I guess Jungle Cruise, they're doing some updates to that. Matterhorn.
Oh
and
yeah, you know what
Buzz.
they're doing with the upgrades?
I heard. Yeah, they're gonna have Trader Sam's gonna have a.
They're
little
gonna have
shop.
they're gonna have my friend blowing the natives on that ride. Is what they're gonna be doing. How you doing?
I guess Buzz Lightyear is also closed.
No way, they're gonna close the bacteria blasters.
Yeah, the bacteria blasters.
That is a goddamn shame. I
Yeah.
mean, fucking A, that is like COVID the ride.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting anyway, so okay.
Okay, so virtual queue for Rise of the Resistance is still going though. Where if you gotta try to get on that through a queue because it's so insane.
What if you told them I don't have a phone?
I know, right?
I have a crippling. You know what'd be kind of funny is if you were to walk up to the kiosk and say, "Listen, I cannot have a phone because of a crippling porn addiction. How do I get on this ride? I've been here a million times and I can't get on this ride because I have to have a phone for this ride. I have a crippling porn addiction." Just say it as loud as you possibly can. No problem, sir. I guarantee they'd let you in.
You think so?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
they
because
have
they
to.
They don't. What's the problem? They don't let you have a phone on it?
No, you have
he's
to have a phone.
to get around the queue thing because
Oh,
for Rise
yeah.
of the Resistance.
Oh, you have to have a phone.
The Star Wars ride is so popular and it's amazing, a very impressive ride. It's groundbreaking. It's
Wow.
3 rides in one, right?
Yeah.
But you have to have a phone to get in the queue. And I remember when I went, right before the pandemic. We tried twice. The first time we went, it was insanity, dude. It was the whole place is packed. We're all in there right when it opens, and we went inside and in Starbucks, and we thought we could get join the queue with everyone else because you have to do it at the same time. It hit 8 a.m. and everyone's doing it, and you hear this crazy noise outside. And I remember seeing this lady crying. She's like, "Oh my god, I got it!" And then we didn't get it because we were inside Starbucks, and we were so pissed. And then we went back again, and we got in, but it was 9. We were there for open and got in at 9 p.m. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, people. It's an emotional place for a lot of people. They connect to the.
And then, dude, it's gonna happen, man.
There's a lot of broken people in the world.
Yeah, but
I don't have enough money to go to Disneyland for a lot.
Yeah.
And they just they're covering up for something weird, and they're just I love Disney. It's no, you're fucked up. You're fucked up, and you're crying.
It's funny
And
because
it's you're not crying because you love this place. You're crying because you're fucked up.
Yeah, I think I'm
It's not cheers of joy, it's cheers of pain.
It's
Be real
funny
here.
because Ross is definitely he's definitely putting it
A
out there.
Disneyland pass holder for fucking 10 years.
He's putting out how me and him are both gonna cry like little bitches when we get
I mean,
there.
don't get me wrong, dude. Like I wouldn't be doing a theme park podcast and wouldn't know ridiculous information about Disneyland if I didn't love Disneyland.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have ridiculous amounts of Disney frame shit all over my fucking apartment if I didn't love the place. However, that being said, there's a whole different level.
Yeah.
And one of these days, we're going to crack into the Disney fan community.
Yeah.
And why this podcast, like I told you a long time ago, remember when we talked about your podcast, I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, the Disney theme park community and not safe for work, there's a very small pool.
Yeah.
But I feel like that small pool of people are the fucking best.
Oh well, thank
know?
you, dude. I
like
mean,
you and like Jeff Heimbach, who is going to be a fucking guest, and I know some real fucking weird creepers out there that they would love this show. But like the majority of the Disney fan community, which we're gonna have an episode on,
oh, I'm excited,
you
dude.
actually,
Dude,
There's something else.
I'm excited, man. Yeah, I mean, it is exciting that things are reopening, so we can talk about all these changes and things. So DCA is what's closed there is the animation.
Art of Animation.
Art of Animation, the Sorcerer's Workshop, Turtle Talk with Crush, the Zephyr, and the Trolley.
I love the Turtle Talk with Crush ride.
Dude, I like that too.
Man, it's so
all the
cool.
little kids. It's like
Have you been on that?
The
Have you
tur-
done that?
the-
Turtle Talk with Crush.
when you and
No,
when,
when was that? Is that been around for a while or?
Yeah, so it has. But if you go into, there's this building called the Art of Animation at DCA. It's like in the Hollywood area of DCA. There's this thing. It's called the Turtle Talk, and there's you walk into the human tank, and Crush, the turtle from Finding Nemo, he's like, "What's up, dude?" Like the surfer
Oh
guy.
yeah, I haven't been.
Shaw, dude.
I haven't been on it.
fuck
man.
yeah,
It's
dude.
really fun.
I don't think I've been there since Finding Nemo's been out.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
Wow.
So yeah, when you
Yeah,
go
it's been-
back,
Yeah, it'll be a trip.
did you go to DCA? Did you go to California Adventure, dog?
I think California Adventure, but yeah, I there's a lot of newer ones that I haven't been on. You know, I've been I mean I'm kind of like I've been a theme park virgin the past past years. You know,
It's okay.
I gotta refresh the memory.
Oh, we'll take you
Yeah,
over there
yeah.
and-
We'll take the Cassman,
Hey,
dude.
baby,
Yeah,
get
there's
that
no.
soul.
I'm not.
Just remember though, there's no single riders right now.
Boo.
So you can't try to go by yourself, Cassman.
Wait, what is that rule?
Oh,
Oh, there's
single
a single
rider.
rider thing where you could be a single rider and you can get in.
You could try to
There's
like
a separate
skip
line.
the.
Oh.
Yeah, you could be like, oh, I'm by myself, and you'd go with someone and be like, oh, I'm by myself, and then you end
And
up
they-
sitting behind them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Avengers Campus, these are things that are opening with the park reopening.
Yeah.
So Avengers Campus is opening very soon, but
Yeah.
Avengers Campus, which now
That's like what June 4th, I think it opens.
Yeah. So this is crazy, man.
So it's going to be like when this comes out, it'll be like, in a couple of weeks or a week.
Yeah. So it's going to be opening. Google Earth just updated the aerial view, so you can actually see all of the land. But what's kind of interesting to me is like we've heard about the Tower of Terror is now
Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy theme, so that's a part of it. But then, you've got the Ant-Man microbrewery, which is pretty clever, and then you've got the Spider-Man ride where you shoot just ropes of cum at people.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Sick, dude.
Speaking of G.G. Allen, it's right up his alley. But then I don't understand because there's supposed to be another ride. Disney always does that, where they're like, yeah, there's gonna be 17 rides, and then there's one ride that opens at the land.
Yeah, it'd be like one ride, like 4 gift shops and like 6 restaurants and a bar.
Yeah,
Cool
and
things.
then later on they save one always because there's an Avengers ride where it's like I don't know what that entails, but it has all the Avengers in it.
Oh, cool.
But it's not opening with it, of course. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Spider-Man is opening microbrewery, so you can get fucked up at the Avengers Campus.
Fuck yeah.
And then the other, I guess the other ride is there. There's a PYM test
Oh,
kitchen.
Pym. Yeah.
Pym from fucking
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Yeah. So there's that, and then
Cool. I wonder if I can get like a giant rib. That would be great.
that'd be cool, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like
one giant rib.
from the perception of an ant.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you have any ants you enjoy, Evan? Do you have like an ant collection anywhere?
Like a collection of aunties or of
Of both, dude.
Aunties?
Yeah, of
Aunts?
aunties. Yeah.
yeah. I'm not. I love my aunts. Shout out to my. I mean, I say aunts.
Yeah.
Some people will correct you on that. They'll say it's aunt. You
Yeah,
know,
dude.
it's like,
I want to fight him.
yeah, where are you from? Minnesota, you know?
Yeah, dude.
But ants, the insect. I'm not like a diehard ant diehard. You know,
Me and Robert will hook you up.
Yeah, dude.
with some
Yeah.
ants.
We know a dealer.
I know.
Yeah.
What do they call it? The ant colonies, right? People
Yeah.
get those, right?
Yes.
I remember Pee-wee's Playhouse had those fun stop motion bits with the ants.
Yeah, the ants.
inside.
Yeah, that was like what were those? They weren't an ant colony. It was like there's a specific word for it that I'm drawing a blank on, but it's okay because there's more shit. That we
Yeah,
gotta-
well, I feel like some really eccentric like billionaire probably has like an ant farm. He's like
ant farm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Good
They're
job.
growing.
I'm pretty big on Alien Ant Farm.
Oh, yeah,
hell
man.
dude! I just want to share something really fun. It's really close to theme parks, but a friend of mine had he had a knack for finding shocking pornography, and he thought it'd be fun to play it in front of all of us. And I almost vomited, but it was a man who put his penis in a jar of crickets and ejaculated. And I don't think I'm ever gonna sleep properly ever again. But anyways,
Back to Alien Ant Farm, we're going back to Disney. I actually saw Alien
Oh, is
Ant
that where the
Farm.
band got its name from?
just like the
Oh
movies.
God! I saw them play a show at the House of Blues
At
at
Disney.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
So,
Dang.
yeah,
Did the
during the
singer
NAMM
play-
convention. No, the singer. It was after they had their bus accident.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
they had like you could see the scars from the.
jeez.
He had the
Oh,
halo
fuck.
on, you know.
Damn, dude.
So yeah.
How? So he survived. They survived a bus crash.
Yeah, you know the story. You know how they got like where they like you know how they were on MTV a lot and they played the fuck out of them. Do you know how they got to that point?
No.
So apparently they were friends with Papa Roach, and Papa Roach and Alien Ant Farm always had this thing where it's like, yo, whoever gets signed first and whoever gets popping off first, we got to help the other one get to that point. And Papa Roach was always very good about any local bands or bands they were friends with. They would always make sure that they could push them along wherever they could. And so that's Papa Roach, I think, was
Okay.
which is weird because you have the roach and you have the ants.
Yeah.
It's like this insect kind of like
Yeah.
thing.
And I think in the video, one of them was in it.
Oh, yeah?
No. But
There was definitely ants and roaches in the video though,
Yeah.
somewhere. Both videos.
yeah, dude. Well, I was talking about the guy coming in the jar.
Oh,
but,
God.
yeah, that was on ZooTube, which is illegal probably. But so I don't know, man. I have some interesting friends that I don't associate with anymore. But no, I'm just so Haunted Mansion has new stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. Too.
yeah.
Isn't it like just like a couple of things in the queue line? It's
Yeah,
like,
the queue,
There's
and
like a little like, oh, here's a little thing.
They brought back a Mark Davis painting though in the hall. That's cool. But yeah, Fantasyland. They repainted the carousel. They did little touch-ups. Snow White. So okay, I was very hesitant to embrace the Snow White like.
Is it cool?
So it looks badass. It looks amazing. They just did updates, but the thing that bummed me out is that they changed it from scary tales to enchanted tales. But it just has a happy ending. They still have the scary shit. But what I liked about that ride is maybe that's why I think stuff like that is, you know, traumatizing stuff is funny. Maybe I was traumatized as a kid. I don't know. But like that ride was scarier to me than Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Well, it's because you're not expecting it, and as a kid, you're just like, oh, cool, I'll go on the Snow White ride, awesome. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh fuck, this is the
Terrifying.
fucking trees, and like this is
The Tweaker
you're
Witch.
in the fucking shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's it's startling, especially if you're a kid, which makes it all the fucking better.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I
think
feel like as
so.
a kid, like you need to have those moments where you're just literally.
It puts
shitting
hair on your
yourself.
chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
and
are great moments.
That Snow White ride, you know, I'll tell you. Put some damn hair on your
I saw this little girl once, like she was freaking out. So I have a buddy of mine, Dave, who's like he's a real sweet guy, and I would go to Disneyland with him and his ex-wife a lot, and Dave has like a lot of like there's a lot of cool things that Dave does, especially at Disneyland, where he like brings pins to like give to kids, you know, and like just little things that like little cool
That's
little
nice.
nice
Yeah.
little things that Dave does, you know. He'll like clean up trash, you know, just like I don't know, he's a good dude, you know. But I always liked that, and so And he would always, like, if a kid was having a meltdown, he would be like, "Hey, are you all right? Hey, man, here you go. It's gonna be." You're like, "Don't worry, you're gonna, it's all good." And he would just kind of like help out, especially kids, like. And so I was like, "Fuck, that's a great idea. I'm gonna start doing the same thing and bite off Dave's style." And I saw this little girl freaking out as her parents were dragging her on to the fucking Snow White ride, and I was like, "It's not scary at all." And I was like, "Here's it." It's like, dude, I'm fucking totally lying to this chick. Shit's scary as fuck.
Dude, that sounds like a great movie premise. Nice things that Dave does. It's where like Dave, your friend, like he does everything nice for people, but he gets caught in like a situation where like they're not really nice people, and he has to help them be nice, like do something nice for them. That'd be a cool, like The Mob or something, nice stuff that Dave does. He gets caught in the mafia.
I would watch it.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
Dave,
All right.
Me and Dave had a Disney blog back in the day too, like
Nice.
way back in the day when blogs were a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they still are, but yeah, we had a Disney blog together.
Damn.
Wow.
Actually, I kind of globbed onto his Disney blog.
Oh.
Just kind of how I glob onto this podcast.
Well, I'm glad you're
Same thing. I'm a
you're
globber.
globbing it, dude. This is
Globbing.
Blog globber.
yeah,
dude.
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 Yeah. Well,
Gloggle.
speaking of globs, I guess there's Jungle Cruise. They added stuff. We were talking about that.
Took away shit, I think.
Yeah, they took away some. Yeah, they took away the. Yeah, I'm sure they took away some. Stuff that might not work these days.
All the racist parts.
Yeah, maybe the. That it was
goddamn shame.
The Aborigine people, right? Are they not going to be in anymore? Or
No, they're replacing everything with
animals.
The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So any of the problematic parts are just going to be like Kevin Hart and The Rock, probably fucking each other. I would
that's good.
assume.
Yeah. Well, we want to progress as a society.
Yeah.
So rides that they're refurbishing and retheming and stuff. What's like a ride you'd want to see rethemed that hasn't been, Ross?
I mean, I could go on and on about this, but we'll just start with Star Tours. Straight up, boom.
What would you do to Star Tours?
Get rid of it.
Damn, dude, that's a pretty daring change.
I haven't been on the Millennium Falcon ride, and I would say that the Millennium Falcon ride probably looks cooler than Star Tours.
Yeah.
But I would also say that although I haven't seen it, Star Tours is probably cooler than the Millennium Falcon ride because you go to different places.
Yeah.
I would like to see Star Tours brought into Star Wars Land, and I would like to see Tomorrowland completely gutted. Really.
It'd be cool to bring a alien encounter back at Disneyland.
I mean, sure, but I've heard people say that wasn't even that cool either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it would be
new.
nice to start off brand new. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he said that he thought that the day that Star Wars Land went up, they were going to wall off Tomorrowland and just bulldoze it all. And I really do think they should bulldoze all of Tomorrowland, the whole fucking thing.
And so
I think that they should slash Autopia in half.
Yeah.
Keep it. I think they should just transform it over to like space cars. Like do something different, like spaceships or something that's like super sci-fi.
Yeah.
Not just cars and freeways. Like that's not futuristic at all. Slice that fucking track in half. Boom. Maybe build it up. So go high as opposed to sprawling out. Cut that in half. Take the rest of that land and put more Fantasyland. And I think that there needs to be more areas for the little kids, because when you think about Fantasyland, there's only so many rides there, and all the lines, like Peter Pan, for instance, there's always a 45-minute line. If you go to Pinocchio, Pinocchio's line is not too bad. Snow White's line wasn't that bad. However, now it's going to be out of control.
Oh yeah.
But Fantasyland is the only place for the littles to kind of fucking do a bunch of dark rides. And I think that the more dark rides at Disneyland, the better. So I think they should
I agree.
I think they should take Fantasyland and make it twice the size.
That'd be cool.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And like make more rides based on the movies.
Yeah,
so
I know,
like, fucking
dude.
make a Frozen. Not that I'm crazy about Frozen. Make a fucking Frozen ride.
Yeah, the Frozen ride in Disney World is super impressive. It's in the Norway pavilion, and it's great because you have all these people from Norway that work there, and they're like, I'm in Elsa. Yeah, it's amazing. I love Epcot for that reason. Those people that work there are from those places, and it's hilarious because they're reminded of these cartoon characters all the time. That's what we think of when we think of Norway. But
yeah, I would start. I mean, honestly,
and
like
black metal. And
there's like as far as rides rethemed, like that would be. I don't even think it should be one ride. I think it should be that whole section of Disneyland. It needs it so bad, and it would be. I mean, can you imagine if they're like, oh, we're going to make Fantasyland double the size and we're going to fucking completely redo Tomorrowland and maybe make it 2-3 rides, And then take that old, where America Sings used to be, which, what is it now? It's like the Star Wars walkthrough bullshit.
Yeah.
Take that whole thing and make it seating for the fireworks and make a dope fucking restaurant over there. Open it all up and make it all just fireworks seatings. Fucking future poke bowls. Fuck it, dude. It'd be awesome, man. Make it a fucking huge bar. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just do it fucking right, man. That would be so sick.
Evan, would you want to see a Dogecoin ride?
Oh, yeah.
A crypto ride, dude?
Yeah. They gotta have some type of Disney crypto by now, right?
Yeah, probably.
What the fuck, dude? They don't.
That's wild.
They should.
Dude.
They could have a crypto for every other ride, It could be like a Space Mountain coin,
Yeah. It's like the modern day e-tickets, all the tickets.
Yeah,
you have to have.
You are
Yeah.
onto something.
That seems pretty nuts. I feel like I've read something about there being some
You need
kind
to
of
get into
Disney,
that, dude.
Disney
crypto.
Yeah, I'll just hit up, Wall. I'll hit
Just
up The Rock.
Just hit up
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
Just hit up Walt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard his head still exists somewhere. So what about you, man? What would you like to see rethemed?
Dude, that's a good question. There's some stuff. Well, like, it's funny because Toontown, I'm actually really stoked that they're having the Mickey and Minnie Runway Railway there because like it needs something new.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of like it's pretty like beat up.
It's pretty barren.
Yeah. So that's cool. I don't know, man. It's a hard question. I think Tomorrowland, that rotating room, like you said, like that is the number. There's so many attractions that could go into that building.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that place because like I don't want them to take out too much. It sucks when they do. I feel like.
Well, let's just think about the rides that are there. You got right in the front. You got Bacteria Blasters, and you have Star Tours.
Yeah. Well, have you heard of Butt Machine Boys?
they should put the Butt Machine Boys right in Bacteria Blasters.
Yeah. Well, Butt Machine Boys is also a pornography site that my friend found, trying to make us laugh. And there's two bald men who look very masculine, and they're sitting down, and there's a machine with dildos, and it's fucking them in the ass.
So that's what,
yeah, and they're like, ugh, ugh. So my friend thought it was funny that they're getting fucked in the ass. That would probably be great. I think it would make it a beautiful attraction. It would appeal to modern audiences.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's start with the machine.
I love like we're going for like a niche audience. Then I'm like fucking taking a flamethrower to anyone that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
All right. They tuned out like at fucking minute 3.
Yeah, we'll CG that part. We'll have George Lucas come in and CG me out of this.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to do. JRT does that the best.
Yeah, so man, think about it. Like those two rides, and then you have after you got the Butt Machine Boys and Star Tours, then you have the theater where it used to be Captain EO and Honey I Shrunk the Audience. Now it's like Star Wars. Like, hey, let's show you previews of Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
So you have the Star Wars preview theater, then you have Space Mountain.
Yeah, it's a little much.
And then you have the old America Sings building. Then you have the Tomorrowland Terrace and the restaurant. You have Autopia in the back, tucked away in the back. And
no, I think
what could stay? I mean, other than Space Mountain, I mean, obviously that's a staple. Other than that, get rid of it all.
I would love to see more rides based on the movies
Butt
as well. And Butt Machine Boys. But
no, man, that's fine. The rides are fine, or the movies are fine, but...
What was Butt Machine?
It's basically like the setup we have here with the mics, but it's going in someone's butt. It's
not an actual Disney thing.
No,
it's
it is
real.
not. No. It's not on Disney Plus. It's not.
It's a goddamn shame. They gotta buy that.
Disney 18 Plus.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, in the future, that's what it's gonna be.
Dude, Cassman, you were like a treasure trove of like amazing Disney ideas right now.
Yeah, I know. We needed that outside
I'm on the outside looking in. You guys are too deep into it.
To quote Stain, dude. But man, no, this has been great, dude. We touched on a lot. Disneyland's reopened. Ross
Touched on a little too much.
Yeah, yeah. Ross is excited to check out the Butt Machine Boys ride. I am as well. We'll go on it together.
I'm excited to when they start opening things up, like to just, I don't know. I'm just more excited for like normalcy. I really am craving like not wearing a mask, not having to worry about like brushing into somebody and like,
Well, you're in the right town for that. All right. Huntington Beach.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's like, fuck, man. Like I'm just itching to get back to fucking normal shit, Like I already got sick. I already got jabbed in the arm with a needle. Like I've done it all. Like, what more do I have to fucking do? And it's, I don't know, man.
Time travel.
Yeah, dude.
travel.
It's kind of like, it's ridiculous, especially when I hear like my clients are like, yeah, I just got back from Florida. I'm like, how was that? They're like, man, it was great, man. I was in a fucking grocery store without a mask. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah. Well, it'll be there, man. I mean, don't worry, dude. We're
I'm ready to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think
all
by
coming.
2026, like, we'll be doing that.
Let's hope.
I'm excited. We'll celebrate your 56th birthday.
Without a mask.
Maybe without a mask. Yeah. So it'll be good. But guys, it's been beautiful. Cassman, thanks for joining us, dude.
Robert.
Oh, you know what, Cassman, you got a lot of shit going on. You're like.
I try to cast a wide net.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I do.
The fuck yeah nation
The
is running
Naish.
strong.
Embrace the Naish.
Yeah, dude.
So what do you got going on in the month of June? What's happening?
June, I mean, it's not June gloom, I mean,
No.
we got.
It's the June boom.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Thursdays at Gallagher's, and cats out of the bag, hats out of the bag. We're recording this in May, so I'm probably going to have even more shows going. So, but if you follow Fuck Yeah Nation on Instagram, we put the flyers up, we put the show info. But every Thursday at Gallagher's in Huntington Beach, we got live comedy, 8 o'clock. Come on down.
Yep.
And
Mask free zone at fucking out there in Huntington.
I mean, unofficial, unofficial, but and then Castle Wide Net podcast. Check it out. I'm on Patreon, Cast Digital. So follow me there. But a lot more live stand up in Orange County.
Are you still going to be doing the other gig at the?
Oh yes, yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
How was that, by the way?
It was killer, man. Yeah, at Rodeo 39 in Sweet Stanton, just south of, just down the road from Knott's Berry Farm. The competition. But June 2nd, the 2nd of June.
All right,
we're gonna be doing comedy, Rodeo 39, Wednesday,
cool
June 2nd. Yeah,
very cool place.
So the Bearded Tang Brewery in the back.
Nice.
Bearded Tang Brewing. Nothing to do with that porno video, that you were describing.
That was the slam ass.
It sounds like the production.
Tavern.
Yeah, it sounds like the production company behind it.
Yeah,
Bearded
did they
Tang.
produce the Butt Machine Boys?
Butt
thing?
Machine. Was that a Radiohead album? I don't know.
That sounds like a ska man too.
Yeah.
I saw the Butt Machine Boys over Skating Pickle.
Dude, yeah, they opened for Mighty Mighty Boss Tones 95, bro. It was wild.
Never had a butt machine. All right.
They had to knock on wood.
Yeah, they sure did.
I'll tell you that much. But check out Rodeo 39, and just follow Fuck Yeah Nation on Instagram. We're putting out the Fuck Yeah vibes, and
the Fuck
got some
Yeah
shows
heat.
going. Yeah,
Dude, it's great, man. Check out.
we're kind of learning to fuck again.
Yeah.
It's kind of been the general sentiment that's been
Just gotta
expressed.
go finger by finger, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
dude.
make it.
It's great, man. I think things reopening. I want to end the show on this question. This existential. It's not an existential question, but do you think that there's going to be like a giant baby boom, Ross, because of the reopening?
No, I think that people. Well, there might be like a bunch of weird fuck. I don't know.
Like how many little kids are we name Moderna?
I think there's going to be like.
This is my son Fitzer.
Yeah, he's a freaking.
Johnson,
Swedish,
Johnson, and Johnson.
This is my son. Peter spelt Pfizer.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think it's going to be more like there's going to be like a whole bunch of drunk driving, arrests and accidents because every amateur in the world is going to be out there just like, fuck yeah, it's time to fucking party now.
Yeah.
And so they're just going to just act like asses.
Yeah, you don't want to go fuck yeah. I'm all about fuck yeah vibes, but you don't want to go fuck yeah on everything.
No.
You know, you kind of want to dial
Fuck yeah, on stage.
dial it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, go a little fuck maybe. You know,
Yeah.
fuck maybe you
Take
shouldn't.
your time.
Fuck yeah, and call an Uber.
Fuck yeah, maybe. Yeah, fuck exactly.
Fuck
it's like
yeah.
fuck yeah. Should I have my 10th drink or fuck yeah? Call
Fuck
an
yeah,
Uber.
call an
Yeah.
Uber. Fuck,
Fuck
yeah,
yeah, have a nice
have a
one.
sober friend.
Yeah.
Have a one of us around.
I could
Sober daddies.
see a baby boom coming. You know, I know that they said, oh, you know, everybody's gonna just be like knocking boots during the Cove.
I had a few friends that had babies.
It seemed like that,
Yeah.
but also, I mean, I don't know. I feel
Fucking all the time. People
yeah.
are fucking all the time.
yeah, people put it down. You know,
Well, you know, I mean, thanks for putting it down today, guys. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think on that note, you can check us out on Butt Machine Boys / Robertland.
Yeah, Robertland. Where on Instagram? Where do you hang out, man?
Yeah, Robertland Podcast on Instagram. You know, you can check us out on YouTube. Look for the Robertland Podcast. And we love you guys. Thank you guys for rolling with us. And we'll see you again next week. So, guys,
Yeah,
be
dude.
careful. And on that note, life is a ride. And I want to ride it all night long.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see you at the beach there pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, wink,
Yeah,
wink. All right.
Life's
ta-ta.
a beach.
Bye. Bye-bye. I'll see you in Texas.
I met her at the swap meet. She was unbelievable. I am an alien. I don't got human emotion. If you just come inside, I think you just might love me. If I just come inside, but I think we'll have a baby. But don't jump your sugar, but yeah. A little test of something sweet, girl. Injection, Raven's revenge. Caramelized candy eyes. You were insatiable. VHS chameleon. Tell me a lot about masturbation. If you just come outside, we'll go to Mars and get some candy bars. You must be from Buena Park. Crush sugar, you